Welcome to Capacity TV. We are live at ITW 2026. I'm joined by Jeff Hulse, who is the president of Verizon Partner Solutions. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you. Great to see you again.
Great to see you. How is Verizon Partner Solutions using AI internally to optimize its network, and what does that mean for SLAs?
So we've been doing a ton of work with AI. Actually, at Verizon, we've been using AI in the network for the better part of 10 years
My
now.
goodness.
So we use it across multiple facets, but there's a couple ways I want to really highlight as an example. So first, we look at trillions of bits of telemetry throughout the network to understand what are the predictive things or any kind of degradation in the signal. And then we're able to switch the backbone to make sure customers don't even experience any kind of outage. So that really helps with our availability metric. But when customers do go out our service, we also have abilities to isolate troubles, understand where we have to send the tickets, and get them quicker to where they have to get fixed than any human can really do it. So that's probably the best example of how do we keep the network up and running.
Yeah.
But when I think about the future, we've also been able to gather some industry or externally public information on where are construction companies digging. When we pull all that information together, put it through our AI machines, we understand where we have a higher risk for a fiber outage. We've
Okay.
actually dispatched engineers to say, what are you guys following? Did you call this in for the dig? And are you really maintaining the standards of safety from the core fiber there? We've seen a reduction in fiber cuts as a result of that too. So AI has really been a great tool for predictive ways to stay in front of outages.
That's amazing. And how far along is VPS in the journey to consumer grade digital experiences?
So back about 7, 8 years ago, we looked at our portfolio and the way customers transact with us, and we saw that there were 17 different ways to get in and do transactions with Verizon. So we said this is really not what a great customer experience. So we've invested a lot of money over the last 7 years to build the Verizon Partner Solutions Exchange platform.
Okay.
So this is really zoning in on 6 different personas. Anybody who wants to do a user interface, if you're a company of one trying to transact with us, you could do everything from availability to quoting to contract, all the way through service delivery and then service assurance. So you could do that in a user interface. But others want to use APIs. They want to
Yeah.
do thousands of transactions. So we're able to take all those personas in between those two use cases and put them in front of the customer. Now, we just didn't design this in a vacuum. We went to our customers' locations at their desktop to understand from a human-centric design perspective, what do they need? How do we stay ahead of these needs and continue to iterate? So now that we're 7 years into this journey, we've invested over $60 million in this platform. And we're going to continue to invest and now fuel it with AI underneath to make sure we have the leading industry customer experience across all of our platforms.
That's awesome. And how is VPS repositioning itself? What are the opportunities for partners?
So we're at a very unique time within VPS. We just completed the Frontier transaction, so we've increased our network side. We welcome in all the professionals coming over from Frontier. We're taking a look at our whole entire portfolio and all the capabilities that exist between two companies. We know the Frontier was world class at developing and really advancing their fiber network. At Verizon Partner Solutions, we've been doing a great job with things like CX, like we just
Yeah.
talked about. So we're taking the power of Verizon, the power of Frontier, and we're doing a whole entire portfolio analysis to understand how do we harmonize these products for the future for what's going to be needed from an AI network perspective, and then also from a customer experience perspective. We're building roadmaps right now to understand how do we deliver these capabilities over the next 2 to 3 years
Yeah.
to have a single Verizon experience across all those asset classes.
And how is VPS responding to the surge in AI driven network demands?
So we have seen an amazing amount of network demand over the last 36 months. We've been investing in our network now for the better part of 10 years, where we advanced the largest construction project in the United States. Back in 2017, we launched what we call One Fiber, and we built out fiber, dense fiber, in the top 68 markets in the United States. So you take those fiber assets plus all of our ILEC capabilities, and we serve 31 states plus DC right now. This has really set us up for to take advantage of all the new networking requirements and just the explosion in bandwidth seen by AI. So when I think about long haul dark fiber, we're able to do 100 gig, we're able to do 400 gig, and as the OEMs come out with the next set of speeds, we're going to be ready for that. But if you need more speed now, we could also give you dark fiber in any one of those markets, whether it's ultra long haul to the data centers, from the data centers to the edge, and then from the edge to the prem. So I feel like we're very well positioned, and we're going to continue to build on our IEN platform. IEN is our intelligent edge network. This is going to be the future network that all AI traffic runs on, that will be programmable all the way down to the app level within the network. So we're incredibly excited about how we've been set up and what we're going to be able to do in the future.
I can imagine. And let's talk about competition. How's the relationship with like hyperscalers, for example?
Yeah, well, our ecosystem is very complex, right? But the great news is the AI story is so vast. Even the hyperscalers have finite capital. We have to understand, what are we all good at? Where do we play? How do we win within the markets we serve? Of course, at Verizon, we think our knitting and the thing we're best at is building networks and managing networks. So wherever somebody has fiber needs, whether it's dark fiber or to even build a dedicated fiber path, we think that's what we're best at. We think the hyperscalers are outstanding and all they do with the compute perspective, building the large language models. So they're going to occupy that space. But we're also seeing systems integrators coming up to also put this all together for all of us. So because there is so much technology, so much advancement, and the speed at which this is happening is so quick,
Yeah.
I see a lot of opportunity for all of us to continue to win in our own spaces.
That's excellent. Well, Jeff, I thank you for sitting down with us. I know you've had an extremely busy event, so we're very much appreciative of the fact that you've found the time for us.
Outstanding. Great to see you again.
Great to
Thank
see you.
you. Bye.
And thank you for watching.